Hello, my messy, magnificent soap squad. Buckle up, clutch those pearls, and get your iced tea ready, because The Young and the Restless just handed us an episode full of shady mothers, corporate chaos, romantic delusions, and enough emotional breakdowns to fund a therapy center in Genoa City. Let's get into the Monday, May 12th drama, shall we? So let's start at Crimson Lights. Daniel and Phyllis, the codependent comedy duo. So Daniel is at Crimson Lights looking like he's finally managed to sleep for 2 consecutive hours when Mother Mayhem Phyllis slinks in like she just got back from setting something on fire, emotionally or literally, we never know with her. Daniel's all that, I'm feeling a bit better, and Phyllis goes full Tony Robbins like, great, now let's start an empire. Ma'am, what? Cue Phyllis pulling out the world's most chaotic LinkedIn pitch. She's done with Abbott Communications, she's over Billy, and she drags Sally so hard I had to check if Sally even survived this episode. Sis said Sally gets all her jobs from her boyfriends and her only real talents are sewing and rearranging throw pillows. Not gonna lie, I screamed, the shade. Daniel is giving concerned adult child energy like, okay, but I'm grieving and also, you sound unhinged. But Phyllis, oh, she's dreaming big. She wants a communications company, a startup, a mother-son mogul moment. Daniel tries to hit the brakes gently. Maybe we just keep each other posted. And Phyllis is like, nope, full steam ahead. This woman heard therapy and translated it into build a brand. Daniel, bless his heart, reminds her he's still wrecked over Heather. He's got heartbreak. Phyllis has a business plan, same universe and different zip codes. And Phyllis goes, cool, 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 but what if your coping mechanism was capitalism? Daniel finally says maybe if she finds something inspiring. And Phyllis walks off like she's about to pitch on Shark Tank Genoa City edition. So no, we have Billy and Sally, the we want to be power couple. Over at Society, Billy meets Sally and slides into the booth like he's ready to deliver TED Talk 974 on how to irritate Victor Newman. Billy's like, yeah, Victor threatened me again, same script, different week. And Sally, queen of the eye roll, basically says, babe, ignore him. He's 97% testosterone and 3% grudges. Billy reveals Victor tried to blackmail him into spilling Dumas' chancellor plans. Then Sally immediately shifts into therapist mode, like, are we moving on? Or are you still trying to prove you have bigger corporate balls than Victor? But Billy's got a new fantasy, let Victor and Dumas fight each other while he sits back with popcorn and profits. Honestly, petty, and I like it, and he drops this gem. Chancellor is just a tool to take Victor down. A whole billion-dollar company as a petty weapon? Who says romance is dead? Sally makes him promise he's done with Chancellor and focused on Abbott Communications. And Billy's like, sure babe, just let me watch Victor implode from afar. Romantic, in a deranged way. They kiss. It's cute. But guess who's lurking? This woman eavesdrops like it's a full-time job. I swear she's got stock in other people's business. Now let's slide over to the Genoa City Park with Claire, Kyle, and the ghost of Victor Newman. In the park, Claire is full meet the grandparents energy and tries to sell Kyle on a let's make Victor love us PR campaign. She wants a picnic with Harrison, like that's the secret ingredient to melt Victor's icy little Grinch heart. Kyle looks at her like she's asked him to perform a seance. He's like, girl, no amount of potato salad is fixing this, but Claire, she is delulu and determined. She's got this emotional sparkle in her eye and thinks they can wear Victor down like he's a cranky toddler instead of a billionaire tyrant. Kyle reminds her politely that her granddad basically hates him for existing. And Claire's like, okay, but hear me out, a party, love, and maybe an event that says family. She explains that Victor is the first person who's ever made her feel like she belongs. Cue the tiny violins, and Kyle softens a little. But he still thinks this plan is nuts. Claire suggests slowing down their relationship so Victor feels heard. Excuse me, is Victor dating y'all too? Kyle's over it. He says, it's like there's 3 people in this relationship. And she goes, just for now, girl, blink twice if Victor's holding you emotionally hostage. Claire has a new plan with this stupid party. Kyle looks terrified, and so are we. Across the park, we got Heartbreak Part 2. The Sad Wives Club with Mariah and Tessa. Mariah is sobbing like she just watched Beaches on repeat, and Tessa finds her like, honey, what is happening? Mariah tries the classic I'm fine defense, which Tessa doesn't buy for a single second. She basically gives the lesbian version of, you're not yourself, where's the woman I married? Mariah finally cracks and admits it's about Ian. Seeing him again has reopened all the scars she thought were healed. And baby, she is spiraling. Tessa does everything right. She comforts her, validates her, apologizes for suggesting forgiveness, and even offers couples therapy. But Mariah is too deep in her shame spiral. She doesn't understand how she didn't see through Ian before, and she just runs, full dramatic run. Tessa is left sobbing on a bench, which frankly is her new full-time job. And then who shows up to play emotional support squirrel? Daniel. Yep, Mr. I Can't Even with my mom shows up just in time to let Tessa cry on his shoulder. Honestly sweet, but also, can y'all not trauma bond in public every 48 hours? So to recap, Phyllis wants to be Jeff Bezos with a side of emotional guilt trips. Billy's weaponizing boardrooms like it's a fencing match. Clara is trying to play Victor Whisperer with picnic baskets. And Mariah is in emotional purgatory while Tessa deserves sainthood. Genoa City, baby, the drama never sleeps, and neither do these plotlines. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with who needs therapy the most this week. Is it Phyllis, Mariah, Victor's enemies list? I'll see you tomorrow for another round of mess. Stay shady, stay sassy, and remember, in Genoa City there are no small secrets, just people who haven't eavesdropped hard enough yet.